Dr. Kathy, I agree with what you're saying about the affair, but I've been through all kinds of trauma before and during the relationship, and it never brought me out to cheat. I understand what your videos are saying, but I don't agree. Thank you for sharing your perspective, and you certainly aren't obligated to agree with me. I would just say this to you. So much about our behavior seems to not make sense until you understand all the factors that influence our behavior. And there's so many more than I even thought. There are things like genetics that influence our behavior, things like the structure of your brain, things like how your brain functions, different neural pathways that you have that your partner might not have, resiliency, epigenetics, all sorts of different things that influence the choices we make and the behaviors we select. There are some people in the neuroscience field who think we have very little control over what we choose and that it's kind of all predetermined for us. I tend not to believe that, but I really want to make it super clear that we could take 10 people and expose them to exactly the same stressors and factors, and we might have 10 different responses from those people because they have 10 different trauma histories. They have 10 different genetic packages. They have 10 different epigenetic packages, all of these things. So just because you don't do it, and I'm super glad that you don't, you sound like you would make a much healthier choice. It's not the same from person to person. And I think the best reason to try to understand why it's different is because it will help you be more compassionate and realize that affairs have very little to do with the other partner. They have everything to do with the person who chooses the affair, and it's just one big, huge, completely dysfunctional and inappropriate coping strategy. So, hope that helps.